Gosh darn it! I hate this place. Hello everybody, it's voiceover Jackie here. Welcome back to another video, and today we are joining me as I go ahead and do some work on the Pixelmon server. Alright, so today in this video, I start work on a couple of the buildings on the Pixelmon server for mine and dock space. So I sort of was going for, I have like a picture kind of what I was going for. It probably won't pop up now. I forgot it last time. I'll probably forget it this time. But I was kind of going to go for like these big buildings that are kind of have, you know, smaller on the bottom, kind of get really big at top, and they have a big bridge like connecting them. They're really cool and I love them. And they have like a lot of texture using some like stairs and sandstone walls. And of course they also use a little tiny bit of acacia wood for a nice pop of orange and all that. So but these buildings, they're really hard to build and they're very big. So this took a little while, so I'm just trying to like speed through this a little bit. It's like a speed build, but you know, I'm in survival rather than creative. Dear God. That was terrifying. What the crud? Well, oh dear God, okay. I'm alive! And of course there's lots of struggles with the Pixelmon and and with me building. So I guess I called that animal terrifying, and it had like, you know, it wanted me dead apparently. So I just continue going through, building up the entire building until I get to the top. Then I sort of try to design like a roof design thing going on here. And look, it's uneven! God, I'm dying. But it's uneven. And I never recognize it. It's not purposely uneven. I don't know why it didn't click on my head that it's uneven. I built 2 of these and I didn't recognize it. 2! Oh my God, wait, I didn't build 2, I built 3 of them. Oh my God. And did not even see that. Oh my God. Okay, but that's besides the point. I'll fix that later. I'm sure I will. But I'm just starting off, and now I'm starting work on building the like big giant like bridge sort of deal that connects up the buildings. So I'm just attempting to work on that. And now I have to mirror that side on the other side, like just sort of make sure they're the same height and length and whatnot to go into the other building that will be there eventually. So, well, then I just finish that off right there, and I start working on the other building, which I had to scooch over a little bit. I messed up the bridge design, actually, is what happened. So, I had to scooch the building back a little bit because I thought I just placed it incorrectly until I went to go build the other bridge. And then I recognized that it was not that I placed it incorrectly, it was that I actually screwed up it. So, but I start working on the second building. I get it all built up. We already kind of saw this process. I get the ceiling in, which I still didn't notice that was wrong. And now I'm making like the little entryway that like leads into the bridge. And now I'm going to go down and work on the bridge a little bit. I added in lots of texture with the sandstone walls. And that's a technique you don't see a lot with these buildings. There's not a lot of ways to get a lot of texture, but I just go through, do that until it's all like finished up. Well, I guess it's not finished up, but oh no, crud. Yeah, good job, me. No depth perception whatsoever. Good job. Gosh darn it! I hate this place. No. Oh yeah. Also not, oh crud. I'm not that surprised it took up like most of the sandstone. These were like the biggest buildings I was gonna do. I want to make like one more over there. That's gonna be a little off now since I messed up design. I just adapted to it. Surprisingly, it did not mess up as much as I thought it would. And on that note, I just quickly finished up the buildings real fast. I used every last bit of sandstone we had. Well, how they look. Pretty dang impressive. Okay, so I think last time I was here, it's actually been quite a while since I popped on here and finished this, but I remember I was recording something. Last time, we were working here. I messed up the bridge, and that's where I stopped, but I just decided to do it off camera. I finished this side bridge and this entire building. They're completely done. I'm out of sandstone again because I decided to start with like some of the buildings that are here rather than doing a lot of small ones. But I don't feel like getting up sandstone and whatnot, so I decided I went and I grabbed dirt and buckets. I borrowed these from Doc.
Suck it, idiots.
And I'm going to work on like I want to do like maybe a little rivery sort of deal. I glitched out this water. Hello? I know that I made like a little small spot up here for a tiny little water area. I don't know how to Minecraft. Okay, I think we could go ahead and make this a little lower in some spots. So like that is what I was thinking. So there is over yonder this big hole from attempting to gather sand. Kind of thinking maybe we could make a river go off of this. Alright, so let me just start off with like a little like pathway initially. I don't need to change shovels, that's fine. I just start with like a little piece of this, and then we can go ahead and just change this up later. Don't break Twitter. I don't know where this will lead to is the only issue. I kind of think it's going to go through here. This area is like built for this. Like it has like a nice little pathway going on. It's like built to do this crud. I don't know where to take it after this. Now I could go right back into the lake from here, but I could also go this way. And I mean, it could do both. Wait, what if we do both? What if we do both? What if we do both? Let's be extra, okay? But then it could also go this way. Now, I am going to now take... I'm going to put Twitter away and make an iron shovel. So I could just have a little bit more control on where I'm digging, I think. I definitely have to repair that. I swear I will. Eventually. Not now. But at some point. Bright side about doing this crud is I am getting sand and making the base look nicer at the same time. Yeah, I probably should like sit down and focus on making a video rather than like I like have like 20 videos recording all at the same time. Yeah, that's probably never gonna happen. I am way too ADD for that. I have like 10 videos recording, but that's fine. But anyways, I continue with the river. I just quickly widen up the river, make it look a little natural, add in all the water, and then I go back to the beginning. I talked about adding like a little cut into the river. This is not where I thought I was adding it, I don't believe, but I decided on this area. This is not where initially I was thinking of, as I said, but I still went with border. It still looked pretty good. And then I just went and deepened the entire river. Afterwards, I filled in the entire like top layer and bottom layer of this place with dirt, so I could fill up with water. This place, the big gauging hole in the ground. I repeat that process a couple more times to try to just fill it all in, get it to be looking like, you know, a nice little lake sort of deal. And then I move on to this building on top of this little hill, which I was really excited for actually. But I didn't pre-design this building, so I had to play around with that just like while I was on here to try to figure out what I'm doing. I decided maybe to have the sandstone like sunken in a little bit so it could just sort of be like some added texture. And of course I actually really like that, and I added in the sandstone walls. And then I made this side a little taller, had more sandstone walls, and I initially had this little lip of half slabs. I wasn't feeling it, so I destroyed it and replaced it with stairs. Just to see if that was any better. And I do actually think that looks a lot better, and I really like that. So I just went ahead, I repeat this process throughout the entire building. So I just did the same sort of vibes on all the sides. And I did the exact same thing on each corner tower piece, I guess. Just built everything up, more walls, more stairs, until I had the entire thing bloody covered with them. And it was starting to look really good. And then I added in just a little like entryway to the place. And I started working on the roof, which at side meant it would have like these little tiny, I guess, raised pillars, and then it would have like a raised design on top out of like acacia wood. So I did that, and with that, this building was, well, I added a little bit more acacia wood actually on these little mini pyramid things, but with that, this entire sort of area was done. You have the river, you have the big buildings, and you have the little buildings, and it looks just really good. I actually really like the way it looks, even though the rivers definitely need some more detail and whatnot, but that's for a different video. As always, I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!